my name is Robin, and I'm going to talk to you today about how to become an actor in Thailand. So, first of all, a little bit about me. I've been acting, doing film, theater, and all kinds of work related to acting in Thailand for the last 7 to 8 years. I'm the administrator of the Facebook group, the Actors Association of Thailand. So first of all, I get a lot of requests of how can I become an actor in Thailand. And the first thing is, do you live in Thailand? And this might sound a bit funny, like, well, to some it's clear, okay, you need to live in Thailand. But others, they think, okay, maybe I can live abroad and still become an actor in Thailand. And I don't think that's possible. At the stage that the film industry is right now in Thailand, you need to actually be living here to be part of the industry. There are some e-castings, but they're only for people that actually do live here. And it's very centralized. Everything is happening in Bangkok. So if you live in Bangkok, that's really the place for you to be as an actor. The second point that I have is you need good headshots, because that is your face is what sells you. So whenever you want to send your profile to someone, they will first want to see your face. So it's really important to get good headshots, and I have a recommendation for you as well. So there is this guy called Mika Ranta. He is a good friend of mine, or Tony Ranta. I'm putting a link in this video and below this video as well. You can contact him, and he will take free headshots for you, which is pretty amazing. It's a barter deal, so he will try to sell these pictures on stock photography, but you get the pictures for free. So that's really the best deal you can have. He takes very decent, very good pictures in the studio and outside as well, so yeah, you can get a lot of variety there. Yeah. My third point is you need to create a comp card. What is a comp card? It's a composite card, so it's composed of around 5 pictures of yourself, and you should show some variety. So maybe one sitting down, different positions, different emotions, different characters, just to show a little bit of a range. I'm putting a link here too for a website where you can, which creates your comp card automatically, so it's easier. You need to put in your name, your height, your age, your weight, and just the basic information. So when people look at it, they really can see, oh, okay, this guy, the basic information about yourself. They get a basic idea of who you are. My fourth point. You should, at some point at least, create a resume. So if you have worked outside of Thailand, it would be really good if you could list all the TVCs or films or whatever you've been working on, and create a resume that you can send to some people. And this is also similar to the comp card, but this gives the basic information about the kind of work that you've been doing and that they can use you for. The fifth point, number 5, if you have previous works, then you should create a show reel. I know in some other countries that's not common anymore, but here in Thailand, it's very good if you have a show reel and you can send it to casting directors or to the projects directly. So if you have previous work that is good, and you can find somebody who edits it or edit it yourself, put it together, make a nice little show reel, that's something that you can send out as well. Okay, now I need to take a quick look at my lovely motherboard. The next step that you need to do if you want to become an actor in Thailand, and you're living here in Thailand or in Bangkok, some people live in Pattaya as well. Number 6 is to send your comp card, your resume, and your show reel. If you don't have it, then never mind, but at least the comp card you should send to all of the agents. I created a list of all agents that are currently active in Thailand on my website. I'm going to post a link here, so you should see it pretty soon coming up here. And just follow the link. There's a whole list of line contacts, Facebook contacts, emails, and just send out your resume, your show reel, your comp card to all of those people. And they may get back to you immediately, they may take some time, but this is just to tell them that you're here and you're willing to work, to create a presence, right? And you may send out all this information to all of them again in around 3 months, just to remind them, and then make it a routine. Every 3 months, send out if you have updated information, if you have new work, if you have new pictures, just send it to them to stay in their minds, because that is really important. Always stay on people's minds. The 7th point, number 7. There are a lot of Facebook groups out there. Okay, that just dropped down. That didn't go as expected, did it? There are a lot of Facebook groups out there. If you search on Facebook for Actor Thailand or Extra Thailand, a lot of groups will show up, and just join a lot of them, right? There are a lot of big groups, a lot of smaller groups. The biggest group in Thailand and the most important one is the Actors Association of Thailand, of which I am one of the administrators. You can join that as well, and a lot of job posts will just be on there, and you can get the information. Just check it every day, see if there's any update, and in the job post they will put in the contact information, so you can send your profile again to that specific person at that specific point, so they can recommend you for that very job. There are line groups as well, but you need somebody inside that group to invite you into that group. So you need to know people to get around and get all the information about jobs that are available. Number 8, if you want to become an actor in Thailand. Number 8 is you can start off with some extra jobs, right? I did around 2 extra jobs before I decided, okay, I'm not going to be an extra on sets anymore. But I thought it was very good to get some feel for it, how it is to work on set with other people, how the whole production is structured, who is doing what, and just to get a feel for the industry. And extra jobs, you don't have to speak, so there's less pressure on you, and you can just observe what is going on, and also make some connections, meet some people, talk to people, just get a real sense of what the industry is like. Don't do too many of them, but because then you might end up to be a professional extra, and you don't want to be that. You want to be an actor, right? My 9th point. If you want to become an actor and you're serious about it, you should get training. Without training, it's no use. You can get experience on jobs. Yes, that's true, but you may be a hassle for everybody, right? So because you're not trained and you don't know how to be in the moment, you may be good at a casting, but then when you're on set and everything is going on, how to relax, how to turn off your mind, there's 20 takes, there's a lot of pressure, and if you take some workshops, get some training, this can really help you to relax and just be the best that you can be. Right? Talent is one thing, training is another. An actor's life is a life of training, and as an actor you should train every day. You're very lucky too, because right now there are quite a number of coaches and trainers that can teach you how to act. And just a few years ago there were just 1 or 2. There was John Marengo and there was Caprice Kia, who were able to give you some training, and now you still have John Marengo. He does less coaching, less training now. He's got a lot of other work, but he still does, and I took my first acting workshop with him and was very happy with it. And Caprice Kia used to be a casting director, a filmmaker. He still does that, but he's offering a lot of acting classes as well. And he can give you also an insight into what the industry is like, and can give you tips how to get involved. So taking some of his workshops will give you a better feel for the industry as well. There's Thi Bleu, who just came around 1 year ago to Bangkok. He was trained under Jack Walls in New York. I haven't taken his workshop yet. Some people are very much into it, right? So some people are taking his workshops for, have been taking his workshop for a whole year, and some they dropped out. So I can tell. I haven't taken his workshops yet, but he's out there. He's got training, and he can teach you as well. And myself, of course, I've taken a lot of workshops, a lot of different techniques that helped me to become the kind of actor that I am right now. And I have a master's degree in directing from Chulalongkorn University, right? So those are all the possibilities that you have right now to get training and to become an actor, a real actor here in Thailand. I'm going to post a link about the acting workshops here too. So this should come up here, and you can click it and find some contact information. Right. Number 10. 10th point, my 10th and last point is you need to build a reputation, right? Don't be an asshole, because that will become a reputation as well, but build a positive reputation. Be someone that people can rely on, that people can trust, and that people like to work with. Right? A film set, if it's a real film, it's kind of like a family. So you have things that go well, things that take a little bit time, and if you become a complainer, then people will not want to work with you. Don't become a complainer. Just be someone who is relaxed and nice to work with, and if there's another job, they may recommend you for that because there you were pleasant to work with, and you don't know who's going to talk to whom, right? You never know if you're nasty to that person, whom he may talk to, and what will happen and what kind of effect that will have. So really try to build a reputation for somebody that is reliable, nice to work with, professional, right? Be on time, don't be late. Things like that, they stick on people's minds. If you're late or you don't show up for work, that's a big no-no. People will blacklist you if you don't show up for work. Alright, so those are my 10 points for now. How to become an actor in Thailand. If you want any more information, please visit my website, actors-thailand.com, or my personal website, robinschroeter.de, and drop me a line, send me a message on Facebook or anywhere. And thank you very much for listening, and good luck on becoming an actor in Thailand. Okay, cheers.